But we have another bit of news, and it kind of came a little bit quickly. So our van...
Okay, Ava is all done with dance, and we stopped off at Walmart because I don't do all of my grocery shopping at Costco. I actually do some at Costco and some at Walmart because there's some things I don't want to buy in bulk, obviously. I guess I don't always do Walmart either. I sometimes do a grocery store depending on what I need. Walmart doesn't have everything, especially a specialty item. You know, Walmart won't have specialty items. So we stopped off at Walmart and we're gonna get what?
Cute band-aids.
Ava wants to get cute band-aids, and after she was the best little sport last night for 2 hours at Costco, I told her she could pick out something because she was so patient. She was so sweet and patient last night. Neither one of us had eaten dinner. We were eating grocery items out of our cart after we paid for them because I just wasn't gonna leave Costco without my phone. I did end up leaving Costco without my phone. I have been so sad. I know it's just a phone, but I just feel sick about it that, you know, me not paying attention could be so expensive. I've been texting Justin through my watch and the iPad while Ava's at dance. I can't communicate with anybody unless they have an iPhone. He just barely texted me as I walked into Walmart and told me that I have insurance on my phone. For some reason I was thinking that I forgot to renew it when I got my new phone, but I have insurance, and I had the biggest weight lifted off of me because it means that I'll have to pay a deductible instead of the entire price of the phone. This is a brand new phone. It's not like I have half of it paid off. It's brand new. So it was going to be very financially painful to have to replace this phone. And I have insurance. I'm still holding out hope that it will show up. Ava, what did we find?
A hazel basil.
We call her Hazel Basil, huh? This is what basil is. Did you know that? Yeah, that's what we're calling her. We're calling Hazel Basil, like a basil plant.
That matches her name.
It does.
This has an H in it.
Yep. So we have been getting carried away preparing for future holidays. We found a whole bunch of green things for St. Patrick's Day. Just give you a little sneak peek here. And then we picked out our bags of candy for our Easter egg hunt. Mindy and I organize an Easter egg hunt in our neighborhood. We've been doing this ever since the kids were tiny. This has got to be like our 7th year or something. The sad part about this year is this is the first year that Turin and Ryler cannot participate. How sad is that? They're growing up. So I only bought 3 bags of candy instead of 4 this year. And I may have gotten a few things for Easter baskets. Trying to be a little sneaky here. It's kind of crazy to me that I can buy it a month and a half because that lasts that long. 1 red onion coming right up.
Can I try it?
Like eat it?
I'm gonna try it.
Oh, tie it, sure. It's half of a pound.
Half of a pound?
Yes. We should get it? Okay.
Love peaches.
You want to get one? Peaches aren't in season right now, so we'll try them. See if they're any good. Maybe get 2. Will you get 2?
I'll just get
1 for you and 3 for you and 1 for me. So 4?
yeah.
We are home, we are eating some lunch, and Ava picked out a Lunchable, a pizza Lunchable at Walmart because we don't get Lunchables very often. This was kind of a treat for her. Yeah, that's true. You got your lunch and you got picked out some chocolate Easter eggs. Cadbury mini eggs, also known as one of the best treats at Easter time of all time. Okay, kids are home from school and I am prepping dinner a little bit earlier than usual today because I know we're not gonna be home at all tonight. I don't even know when we're gonna have time to eat. Definitely do not have any time to cook. So I'm starting with marinating my chicken and I'll throw it on the Traeger here in a little bit. But remember when I bought that $9 watermelon at Costco last night? It's because I really wanted to make this yummy watermelon salad and I'm so excited to try it. It's February, but we're gonna pretend like it's summer tonight. Ashley and Landon got to go on a field trip today, which is so fun. They got to go to the planetarium downtown. You know what? I am so proud of you for being brave. I have been on every field trip with Landon until this one. And this is the very first time that he's gone on a field trip without me there to make sure that he's safe and to help him if he needs help. His teacher said that she would keep a good close eye on him and that she thought he would be just fine. And she sent me pictures and said he did so awesome and he was having so much fun.
My teacher showed me a text.
Yep, she even sent me a picture saying Landon's having so much fun and it made me so happy because I know you were kind of nervous this morning.
Yeah. We went to the IMAX theater and watched this space NASA thing. I don't know.
On the big screen?
Oh yes, and that just makes me, people said in 2000, like Wait, it's 2020 right now. If it said in 2030, they're gonna have people living on Mars. And in the dome feeder.
No way.
And then in NASA, I kind of want to go in a spaceship because they made this new spaceship where you can exercise and you can
No way.
and like exercise. So you have like exercise and imagine how fun it would be doing backflips and front flips because there's no gravity.
Oh my goodness, I've always thought that looked so fun.
And there was this screen that it's all over your head. It's like a globe. There was this roller coaster that literally got me so dizzy that I closed my eyes. Yeah, it lit up and like you would like move and there would be music and all that.
Oh my goodness, that sounds so fun.
Yeah.
Okay, for the marinade, I'm gonna use Dijon mustard, apple cider vinegar. Okay, I'm gonna put in some frozen garlic. Frozen garlic is probably my greatest kitchen hack. I love these garlic cubes. I've heard you can get them at Trader Joe's, but I just get them at my local Walmart, and you just pop them in there. I don't like the jar garlic. I think it doesn't taste as good as fresh garlic, but fresh garlic is so much work. So I think this is the best compromise. You just pop them out, they're so easy. Salt and pepper, and then we'll add this to the chicken. Ideally overnight, but today it will just be for an hour or two.
Block!
Good job, Tough.
That was a pick.
Good job, Tough. Stay with it.
All right, you guys, we've got a very special treat tonight. We've got Uncle McKay and Aunt Stephanie out here coaching the twins basketball team. So Stephanie actually played basketball pretty competitively in high school, ended up coaching a high school team, and McKay as well, they team coached a girls team in Arizona. So these guys are way more qualified than me to be doing this. They're setting up drills that I haven't even heard of. Landon apparently is parched here. So the drill is to see how quickly you can get it all the way around the circle and back to the original guy. Lando, here it comes, Lando. Lando. Grab it, Lando. You're good. You got it. Okay, to Ashton. Keep going. Okay, keep going. Was that 7 seconds?
Close.
Let's do it again. Which way are you gonna go?
Hard pass. Don't let it touch the ground.
Let it pass, turn, hurry. Boom! All right, we've got a whole new drill here that Stephanie and McKay have come up with. Never seen it before. Oh, it's a square. It's a bounce pass. Nice, Landon, good job. Bounce it over to Ashy. Good job, Landon. To the corner, to Jack right here. Boom. Look at you guys. Guys, basic skills learning over here. We're learning bounce pass, chest pass.
Okay, I have been doing bits and pieces of this dinner in between taking to soccer and dropping off at basketball. And the boys are almost home from basketball practice with Dad, and we're gonna head to parent-teacher conferences. But I wanted to show you, it all turned out really yummy. I haven't tried it yet, but it looks yummy. I put the chicken that I marinated on the Traeger, and it turned out really, really yummy, the chicken tenders. So then I chopped up the watermelon, sliced the cucumbers, chopped up the onions, put together this dressing. That's a little piece of arugula that fell in there. Sliced up the avocado, made some quinoa, and then put it all together in a little salad that looks amazing with some pine nuts, some feta, some balsamic drizzle. I will let you know if this is a winner, if this is a good recipe or not. It looks amazing.
All right, you guys, we are wrapping up our night here. Got home from basketball practice. Huge shout out to Stephanie and McKay, who were honestly way better at hosting a practice than I was. They had drills, they had activities, they had sit-down lessons. They basically did all the things that a good coach would do.
You're a good coach, but how cute are they to come out just for their nephews
and host
the
basketball practice. It was actually a ton of fun to watch them.
And they really are so good at this kind of stuff because they coached for a few years. So.
And we did a little divide and conquering this evening because Lindsay then went to parent-teacher conference.
So it's actually not parent-teacher conferences, it's where the kids kind of show you everything in the room, and if you have any questions, you can go talk to the teachers. And the reason why it was such a big deal for me to get there tonight is because Ashton, last time we went to this, you know, the paper said, go to this bulletin board and check out his assignment. And we'd go over there and there wasn't one on the bulletin board because he had finished his assignment, but he didn't turn it in, and so it wasn't up on the bulletin board. And then it would say, look at the project hanging from the ceiling, and it wouldn't be there. And it was for the same reason. And so I said, Ashy, you're working so hard on your stuff and you're not turning it in, so then you don't get to show me. So he remembered that all these months later, and he came home from school today and he said, Mom, I got every single assignment turned in and everything's on the bulletin board, and I worked so hard to get it all ready for our conference, just for you, Mom. And it totally melted my heart. He worked so hard and he had everything up, and it was amazing. In fact, he was telling me, you know, like, it can be really hard to cut straight with my scissors, but I worked really hard. And he pointed up to the project on the ceiling, and it was amazing. And then he showed me this paragraph he wrote, and his handwriting was incredible. I was so proud of him. He has been working so hard at school, and it's showing. And I don't know, it just made me so proud tonight. Specifically had to highlight Ashley. Obviously, it was so great to see all the kids and all of their work.
Guys, we have a bit of news for you. So, first bit of news. Update on Lindsay's phone, no update. However, the good news is...
It's just gonna make me crazy that I don't know where it is.
I know,
I can't figure out where it is.
I guarantee it is literally sitting in between crates in Costco, like on a shelf. But we have another bit of news, and it kind of came a little bit quickly. So our van, for those that, you know, have cars and can drive, you know that you can just sense your cars get into a certain point where it's like, hey, it's probably time to sell this car and to maybe get, you know, another one. Our car has hit that point. And so we decided to post it on the local listing here, thinking, you know, it would take some time, you know, to find a buyer. Guys, we sold it in like an hour. It was gone. So we are now going to be car shopping this weekend because we need a car, because we're heading to Vegas on Thursday, and we don't probably want to take the truck because it's not going to be very comfortable, though we might end up taking the truck if we can't find anything we like. But yes, you are going to see us car shop this weekend for what we don't really know yet, to be honest with you. Anyway, so come along with us this weekend because the Binghams are getting a new family vehicle.